Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in here to Murder Church on a Tuesday night. We're going over a new case. I've been teasing this for the last week. Yes, the Courtney Clenney murder trial is approaching. There is no date on this, but she does have a motion hearing on the 15th in a couple of days. I believe that's Friday. But we're going to do a little bit of an introduction here. We're going to go through a couple of things, listen to the initial 911 call, watch some body cam footage and an interrogation. Get in here, settle in, let folks know. Let's rock.
Let's rock.
Hello, everybody. Murder Church is on the air. Welcome in here, everybody. Appreciate it. If you have not yet, please hit the old like ski, share this out, let folks know that you're hanging out with Publicly Buzzed here tonight. I appreciate all the fine folks who have come in. Yeah, like I said there in the opening, we're going to be going over some of the details in the Courtney Clenney trial. That is coming up here soon. Like I said, there's no actual date on this yet, but we're going to listen to the 911 call. I've got it up over here. We're going to look at the initial, which was released a little bit later, but the body cam footage for when the police actually arrived after the 911 call. And then we're going to look at the right after she is arrested after the body cam footage into an interrogation room. And we're going to go into that, folks. And yeah, we're going to keep rolling here. Again, influencer, an OnlyFans chick, Courtney Clenney, who was 25 at the time, known on her social media platforms as Courtney Taylor, was detained and later taken to a mental institution, but she was later, and then the interrogation we're going to watch is from the same night, but then she was arrested months later after she was formally charged with murder. Welcome in here. Right now, she is saying that because they're coming at her basically saying that, she stabbed this person, right? Like, just straight up plunged the knife in. I think it was 3.25 inches within this dude's chest. And she's saying she slung it across the room. And, essentially the prosecutors are saying that this could not have happened by slinging this across the room or throwing it across the room. But, yeah, we're going to dive in here. We got a lot of information to look at. And holy shit. Whoa, holy fuck. Surviving the Survivor. Coming through, gifting out a membership. Whoa, thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's insane. Tracy K getting one of those. Wow. Yeah, folks, thank y'all so much. Those some beers in the chat there. Those are working, right? The sound effects. Hell yes, they are.
Welcome to the party,
Welcome
pal.
in here, Tracy K. Love to see it. Fuck yeah. We're not messing around here today, are we? Wow, and Shiraz coming through with 10 memberships. Wow, we're starting out hot here tonight. What is even happening? Hanging and banging with Publicly Buzzed. Who's going to grab 10 of those from Shiraz? Mermaid Mary. RN, B Crumbs, Willow 911, Melinda McKay, Missy Wilson, Hello Spring 2016, Amanda Lynn, Kristen Boone, Shelly Beans, Lori Grant. Holy crap. What in the hell is going on? Everyone here tonight, thank y'all so much. Too kind. Too kind. Anytime we ever get new members here, beers in the chat. If you're not a member, you're going to want to become a member because we always have a lot of dope content for members here at Publicly Buzzed. But yeah, everyone in here, let me do a couple of shout outs. Afton's coming through here. Holly Berry's coming through here. Pokemom's in the house. Brooklyn. Welcome in, modding up for me here tonight. Laura, hell yes. And all the new folks in here, appreciate it. Shiraz, of course, fucking beautiful. And of course, we do have a wheel going on per the usual. And this wheel tonight is going to be a triple decker for some stickers. So first of all, let me start this bad boy out here. So let me get fucking Joel on here. Insane, dude. Holy, again, thank you so much. That's incredible. Boom. For the possibility of winning some dank ass stickers. Let me show them all first of all. First of all, we got a Meowder Church sticker. We got the new Publicly Buzzed classic logo sticker. It's hard to show with the green screen. And then, of course, the Murder Church sticker itself. All three of those are going to be up for grabs on the new wheel, rather. And then let me get Shiraz on here also. Wow. I'm a lucky person. I'll tell you that right now. This is incredible. And Gypsy thanks you guys very much as well. But okay, guys, let's get in here. We're going to jump in. There they are. There's some stuff flowing through. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Best people here in this community. I'm going to tell you that right now in the Buzz Nation. But yeah, let's start out with this right here again. Going into some disturbing content. This is the 911 call here, folks. We've got the sound up here.
Operator, what is the address of your emergency? City man, please.
3101. It's 130, so 130.
Ma'am, listen to me. You need to.
You can hear Christian. Christian Obumseli who was stabbed. That was the boyfriend that did lose his life in this situation. I think I even failed to mention his name, and I apologize for that. But yeah, you can hear him in the background of this call literally saying, I'm going to die. And scared to death, and I can only imagine.
Stop screaming on the line and give me the address.
3101.
You're gonna die. I can't feel my arm.
3101.
I can't feel my arm.
Saying he can't feel his arm.
Ma'am.
But my boyfriend is dying of a stab.
Ma'am, what is
And if anyone remembers from the last thing that I went over about this, I haven't went in depth at all. We're going to do that as the days and weeks follow. And I'll have to look up because I'm no medical expert or any kind of expert. Just take that into consideration. But on Twitter, on X, I made a post of what exactly got cut in Obumseli, and it's something that even if it gets nicked, if you don't have a medical attention basically immediately, you're going to bleed out and die. And again, a knife was plunged in this area, and I'll get that up also.
What's that? What's the address?
3131.
3131 Northeast 7th Ave. Please, God, please. Come see my boyfriend.
Ma'am, is this a house apartment or a business?
512-745-3582.
Is this a house apartment or a business?
Baby, I'm so sorry. Baby.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
If you have a stab wound to his shoulder, can you sit down?
What do you mean he has a stab wound on his shoulder, ma'am?
Yes, he's bleeding from his shoulder.
Rescue, this is PD Physician 2. The caller, ma'am, hold on one moment. The caller advised the address is 3131 Northeast 7th Avenue, 31 Northeast 7th Avenue. The phone number is verified. The caller advised that her boyfriend has a stab wound. Okay, is this a house, apartment, or a business?
Listen, please, God, please, please, God,
Listen, ma'am. Listen, I'm sending help. I need you to tell me exactly what happened. I'm sending help. How old is he? Ma'am, how old is he?
Can't get the information. She just kind of drowns out.
Hello?
So, April 3rd, 2022. It's coming from the apartment.
Dee, are you still on the line? Yes, we're still on the line. She didn't provide a room number or anything. No, did she tell you where he was stabbed at? She said he was stabbed on his shoulder.
And I pulled that up over here, and again, I'm probably going to butcher this, but the subclavian, that's actually what was punctured with the knife, whether it was plunged in or thrown, either way, that is what was cut, and that is what led to, unfortunately, Christian Obumseli losing his life fairly quickly after the incident happened.
Okay. Do you know if there's more than one wound? No, she didn't say. She just kept screaming on the line saying that he was dying, and he needed help, and she kept apologizing. But we do have a call at that same address in reference to a fight that happened. The room number could possibly be 2201, because we already have a call that two people are fighting inside of that room. So they're possibly related. Okay. I'm going to go ahead.
See, that was smart by the 911 dispatcher because they noticed that there was a call, a domestic disturbance, I think days prior, and she's like, it's probably coming from this area, so at least they could get there fairly quickly because she didn't give them the exact location, or it was very muddled.
Is PD responding on the 3? Yes,
in the chaos.
Alrighty, thank you.
So we go from the 911 call here, and we're going to go into when the police actually arrive into the body cam footage.
Leave. Get up. Get up right now. You get up right now.
Why would you keep him upright? I just want to keep him
Get up
upright.
right now. Mommy, listen, get up right now.
Baby, wake up. Wake up. Shh, wake up.
What's your name? Courtney?
Courtney. Just keep him sitting up. Leave.
Courtney, listen to me. Get up. Get up. Come on. You gotta get the dogs in.
Okay.
Get up.
Please go. Please.
Listen. Get him up. Get up right now.
He is laying in her lap, essentially, at this point,
Drop it to the floor.
bleeding
Come
out.
on. Get up.
And he seems to be completely unconscious even. You can't even hear him at this point.
I can't let this. Okay.
And maybe even dead.
Wait, it wasn't. Guys,
Relax.
Why? No, guys.
Relax.
Boss, what's going on? Hey, you good? What do you have?
Relax.
What's his name? Daddy will be back.
What is
Daddy will
his
be
name?
back.
What is his name?
Christian Obumseli.
What's his name?
Christian Obumseli.
Christian.
Obumseli, please.
Listen, sit down. Do me a favor, sit down. Do not
Why are you
move.
yelling at me?
Do not move.
Why are you yelling at me?
Do not move, sit
Okay,
down.
okay, but
We don't know what's going on. We don't know what happened.
I'm terrified
So
for him.
right now, yeah, don't worry. They're helping him. So just sit down. Don't move, okay?
All right. And now we're going to go into the actual interrogation footage. And I know there's a lot we can skip through here. It's like 4 hours, but we're not going to watch all that. I think I was kind of just zooming through it. And they bring her in here, and of course she's staying for a long period of time. We'll just kind of jump in here, but we're going to listen to everything that happens with the police. But we're going to kind of just jump in. Everyone, thanks again for being in here tonight. I appreciate it. If you're new here, maybe coming through and you're unfamiliar with this case, stay put because we're going to dive deeper into this as time goes on. Again, the 15th on Friday, there's a motion hearing about this. I'm going to continue to dig deeper into it and try to get as much information that I can. And yeah, present this as into and through trial. So yeah, stick with Murder Church and Publicly Buzzed for that. Again, we're going to be diving right into the interrogation here. Right when they come in.
My apologies for being absolutely fucking covered in blood.
Listen, you don't have to apologize, okay? I completely understand. Alright? Things happen, and you can't control it. Okay? So, you don't have to apologize for anything, alright? Detective Brasino, okay? And this is my partner, Sergeant Rodriguez. Okay? Today's Sunday, April 3, and the time is 7:36 p.m., alright? What's your first name?
Courtney.
Courtney? Can you spell that for me, please?
C-O-U-R-T-N-E-Y.
Okay. And your last name?
Courtney.
Can you hear that pretty well?
C-L-E-N-N-E-Y.
I got that blasted out.
Okay. What is your date of birth?
4/21/96.
Not only that, it's a messy bun, isn't it, Shiraz? Look at that.
It's almost your birthday.
It's really when
One bit of interesting information. I think it's actually the very beginning of this article that I pulled up over here that was just kind of refreshing my brain with a little bit. But after this, after her initial, actually, what's the date on this? This is April. I'd have to look, even before I should say this, I should figure out exactly, because I know this happened. She didn't get arrested initially after. I believe even a few months passed by before they did the charge. But all I was going to say was an OnlyFans model allegedly stabbed her boyfriend to death in their apartment before racy content was posted on her social media page. So something was actually posted after the fact. But if she didn't go to jail immediately, I don't find that crazy weird, because that is literally her job, no matter how you really look at that. But so yeah, I don't know. I need to find out a little bit further to see if she was posting that after actually being arrested, which, you know, would still kind of make sense, because someone was probably actually posting that content for her. She probably actually wasn't physically doing it herself, which would still be an explanation. But
The 13th. My boyfriend's just the 12th.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
she was in rehab. That's right, Brooklyn. That's right.
Assuming that he...
Well, he's still in the hospital right now, so okay. Just take a breather, okay? I know this must be very rough for you right now.
No, we were supposed to go to the park with my dogs today. Like, I just is not how I expected this to be. Sorry. That's not what we're talking about. You asked me my birthday. Okay, what's the next question?
Okay. Are you currently living there?
Yes.
Yeah. The address is 3131 Northeast 7th Avenue.
You're a smart one, Taryn.
Okay. And what apartment was it?
2201.
Oh, Greenie, welcome in here. Ember, welcome in here.
Have you been living there?
Since,
Yeah, this is the Courtney Clenney case. Anybody just popping in? Courtney Clenney was an OnlyFans model. That's what she did for work, and she had a boyfriend at the time, you know, before he was killed, essentially. But they also had a history of domestic disturbances, and there's some other footage that in later episodes and deep dives into this that I'm going to get into a little bit further. But there was police called on even days prior to the actual incident that we just heard about. An incident she had was trying to get a restraining order. I don't know. I'm still honestly trying to get into all of the details and information myself. I know that the defense that they're trying to basically put forth right now is that she threw the knife across the room. She didn't plunge it into his chest, for lack of a better term, and actually stabbing him. They're saying basically that the way he was stabbed was in a downward motion, and with the force that they're saying with the amount of inches, I believe it's 3.25 into his chest, that she would have to put some kind of force into it. Anybody that's not up to date on it, the last motion hearing, the defense brought some video of them testing out, them throwing knives at a pig carcass and launching those from different distances. I believe that she's saying she was about 10 feet away. So a few of those knives did get into the pig carcass pretty, you know, and stuck. So I'm not sure that it's not possible, to be quite frank. And it's all from seemingly, and seeing everything that I've seen so far, it looks like it was a contentious relationship where two folks did not need to be together anyways. But also, I'm not exactly sure, you know, everything I've seen, it looks like Courtney, and this is all alleged right now, I'm just kind of getting my feet wet on it myself, but she seems to be mostly the aggressor in all the stuff that I've seen, especially the elevator footage, and of course what we know ended up happening. But we're going to dive into this, and we are diving into
first and second week of January.
Of this year, 2022.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we moved here in January this year together from Boston.
From Boston?
From Boston.
From Boston. Oh, okay. When did you guys come to Miami from Boston?
We visited last year in March, and we loved it. And we travel all the time together. We like the beach.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed it. Is this loud enough? Is it? I don't think it was.
He was like, he wanted to move to London. I wanted to move here. And I was like, maybe we should start in the U.S.
Yeah,
and he was like that, and we did it. So.
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
About 2 years.
About 2
A
years?
year and a half to 2 years, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is he okay?
He's still at the hospital. They're still,
I know.
monitoring him.
Okay, he hadn't
and
died at this
talking to
point.
him. So we're waiting.
Oh my God! So he didn't even have to have surgery.
Well, I don't know. They're still doing X-rays and stuff like that. So I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear a response.
That's all I have to know. Thank God.
So
that's all I need.
We'll get to
She's
that
very relieved because she's still alive and might not even need surgery here.
Once we're done, I'll go talk to them again and see what's the update. Okay. All right. So you said 1.5 years to 2 years.
Mhm.
Okay. And you said that today you guys were supposed to go to the park.
Mhm.
Okay.
We were. Well, I'll just let you ask questions and I'll answer.
No, you can tell me whatever you want. You can stop me whenever you want.
Yeah.
I mean, just being completely frank, I mean, my personal opinion right now, that is where I'm at, Clenney, just from some of the stuff I've seen. Again, I'm keeping an open mind on stuff.
And everything was perfect. And then start like to an argument, and I ended up getting scared, and I think that I overreacted, or not overreacted necessarily, but reacted, and I just didn't know exactly what might happen. Yeah, we were right before anything happened. We were going to walk my dogs down to this park over by like the Paramount, which has like the beach volleyball and basketball court and all that. We're gonna walk them over there and let my dog Ranger play soccer. That was my plan for the day, and then go.
How old are you?
To the movie. Or to go to a movie tonight in Miami Beach. My dogs are 8 years old.
8 years old? Oh, okay. Both of them?
Yes.
Oh. You've had them all 8 years? Since they were babies?
Yes.
Oh. What breed are they?
Mini Aussies.
Mini Aussies? I love those.
Too.
Super smart.
Yeah.
You guys lived in Austin before here, right? Between the first and second week of January, you guys moved to Miami. Did you guys stop anywhere before coming to Miami, or did you move somewhere else between Austin and Miami, or you went straight to Miami?
We drove the U-Haul from Austin to Miami. Took us like 2 days. I didn't drive one bit because he went the whole way. So like a day and a half, 2 days. No, we just stopped a bunch of places on the way.
Does he have any family?
He does. He has.
Yeah.
He has his mom and grandma. He's closest to.
Mom and grandma. We're here.
So we'll be hearing from them during the trial, I'd imagine. And
I think his grandma may still be in Nigeria because they visit a lot, but I think that they're back in Dallas.
Well, the mom, maybe not the grandma. She's not.
He has a brother that lives in I think Houston.
Which Bodrick's will wake its ass up. Keep going to it.
Do you happen to know off the top of your head their phone
Hey,
number?
not seeing the chat on there. Does have to do that?
None of theirs.
Go elsewhere.
No.
Looking around.
No.
Do you have it on your phone number? On your phone? Or?
I think that I would have his mom on my phone for sure, and then maybe his grandma.
Oh, okay. What's his mom's name?
You know, he told me. I'm terrible right now.
That's like remembering.
And I met her multiple times, and I've been to her house, and I still didn't tell you. That's pretty bad.
I mean, how many times have you seen her?
4 times.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's spread apart, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't imagine to like remember somebody's name that easy. So. I'm really bad at remember names too. So again. How about his brother? You know his brother's name? Or?
How many people in the chat has seen this interrogation?
He's very like
already?
Not, I guess, like too thorough with talking about. I mean, that's not really probably like the word, but not like too thorough. I feel like I calmed down a little bit once you told me like they're just like talking to him. Okay, so I can talk again. They're like, he's not really like that thorough or something. He doesn't really talk as much about his family as I do mine. I talk about my family all the time.
Okay. Where's your family at?
In Austin.
You're all in Austin?
All in Austin, yeah.
You have a big family, small family?
This is a Texas girl.
I am.
We got a lot of Texas peeps in the Buzz Nation.
I'm the closest with my immediate family. My mom, my dad, and my little sister.
I know that.
So not really that big of a family.
Oh, okay. What's your mom's name?
Deborah.
Deborah. And your dad's?
Kim.
Kim? What are their last names?
Clenney.
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 And your sister?
Morgan.
Say the last name.
Yo, Phil, what's up, dude? Welcome in, bro.
Do you ever need us to take a break? you know, because I know it's rough, you know, with everything going on. But when you take a break, let me know, okay?
Yeah. Thank you guys for giving me water and tissues.
She's definitely calmed down since she thinks that Obumseli is alive.
Do you guys work here in Miami, or do you guys have your own business?
Oh shit! Forgot my.
I do social media, so I'm an influencer, I guess is what.
Oh yeah.
Worked hard on that.
Influencer.
Put it up there. Let's block out that cop.
And he does stocks and crypto.
What do you focus on, like Instagram or social media apps?
Instagram, OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
It's just, yeah. It pays the bills.
What's your Instagram?
Does more than pays the bills. That loft apartment that they were living in Miami had to be fucking expensive, dude. Fuck. Afton coming through here, gifting out of the membership. We got some members coming through here. I love it. Man, let me see if I can say your last name on the person who got membered up. Stephanie Talia Ferrero. Talia Ferrero. I think I got that. I don't know. I love it. Welcome in here. Beers in the chat. Probably nothing's in the drink. In the chat as well. Anybody that's new in here, just last night I moved over the footage from not this last Saturday, but the Saturday previous. Me and Dan went to this Oktoberfest. It was I think it was November 2nd. I call it a beer fest. Had a good time. I got a lot of footage that I'm going to put together for an exclusive members only video. So all the new people that are getting in here tonight, make sure, and also go and check out the video section now. There's tons of stuff in there that is exclusive to you guys. So, and you never know when I may be coming through with some exclusive live streams for you. I'm going to be trying to pick the pace up on that. Trying to get everything rocking and rolling here. But thank you so much, Afton. And let me get you on here for the possibility of winning some of these dope stickers that we give away here.
Courtney Taylor.
Huh?
Courtney Taylor.
Get all three at once if you win this one. The trifecta.
Taylor spelled T-A-I-L-L-R. T-A-I-L-L-R.
She's trying to like sell her OnlyFans. She's like, yeah, it says Courtney Taylor if you want to look it up. All three of these are on the line for the next will. The trifecta. The holy trinity, if you will.
Stocks and crypto.
Stocks and crypto.
He just has stocks and lots of crypto.
Represent.
Yeah, so he's pretty good with numbers and all that. Yeah.
Dude, some of these OnlyFans, if they're good, racking it in. Millions per year.
I mean, as far as I know, he's done it since he was 19, and he's 27.
Okay.
So he's pretty damn good at it.
Oh, some insight here from the chat, Laura.
Doesn't, I guess, compared to other people that do it.
Yeah. How long were you guys?
And with that kind of money comes its own problems, man.
I don't think London was ever really going to happen. I don't think I would ever do that. But yeah. We were going to move into a house.
Mm-hmm.
So, have an apartment, and then we were like, maybe just move here for a year. And then once we got here, we were like, no, this is dope.
Yeah.
So, we have the dog picked out. It's a golden retriever. We're going to name Mello. So, we were going to get a house. So, we could have a backyard. Because I have 2 dogs, and then we're going to have 3. So, we're planning on staying here for a while.
Okay.
I just hope we get the opportunity to do that.
This is crazy, actually.
Sorry.
Once again, you don't have to apologize.
Hopefully I'm over freaking out and like I'll be able to see him or whatever. But I don't.
They're like, no.
Yeah.
No, actually.
I will keep it together.
Okay. So how about before we go into like the details of what happened today, okay? I have to swear you in and read you a couple other paperwork. It's just normal process for everybody, with victims, witnesses, everybody. Okay? So
Well, I got a chance to talk to Christian today.
to who?
Christian.
Oh,
The victim.
they haven't told me his name yet.
I don't know if I'm the victim.
No.
He's definitely the victim. What'd you say?
No, he didn't know his name, so he was confused. I was the one that went to the scene.
Phil mentioned that.
I just assume everybody knows everything.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not a good look. You're like, I'm sorry, who? Who are we talking about? I was just Googling Courtney Taylor and got lost for a second there. Excuse me. That was not a good look. While we got it paused coming through here, Kathy coming through the Venmo machine with a 420. And here we go. One day this is going to come through. Put Pumpkin on the wheel, please, Steve. And you got it right now. Pumpkin, you're going to get these stickers this time. My God. And I'll tell you what, Pumpkin, if Pumpkin wins, I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. If Pumpkin wins, not only will Pumpkin get stickers, only for Pumpkin. This is for a cat. Only for Pumpkin. If Pumpkin wins this spin, Pumpkin will get the stickers and a shirt because Pumpkin's been trying its little heart out for God knows how long now and can't get a victory. So, Pumpkin, you're on that son of a bitch.
No, that's okay. Not always.
Will I get a chance to talk to him?
We'll see once we're done with everything. Talking and with the scene and seeing what's the update with him, and then we'll definitely get you an answer later. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I'll have to make it work.
What do we call it? A domestic dispute, which occurred at 3131.
Yeah, that was bad. That really was
7th
bad.
Avenue, apartment 2201. In reference to case number, yeah.
I need to get with my merch company and be like, what are we doing?
22.
Why do we not have
0403
cat and dog hats?
00-23743.
The City of Miami Police Incident Number. Okay. This statement is being taken in the City of Miami Police Department, the investigation office, which is located at 400 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Miami-Dade County, Florida. Okay. Okay. Do you raise your hand, your right hand? Okay. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Should I have already done this? I feel like these cops might not be great. Like,
real quick, have you taken any alcohol or medication or narcotics today?
No.
No.
surprising.
I have just like medicine that I do, but nothing that was mind altering.
Oh, okay. Like what?
I actually don't know what it's called. It's a new medication just for.
What's the medication for? If you don't mind me asking. What is your level of education? Was the last grade or did you graduate?
From college.
From college? Okay. What college was that?
ACC and Santa Monica Community College.
Okay. How long of school did you do there? Approximately.
It's like at each one, well, ACC about a year and a half, I think. Santa Monica like a semester or two.
Okay.
That was never for me.
Okay. Do you have you been diagnosed with any mental disability or anything like that? No? Okay.
All right. I love this chat right now. Holly Berry coming through here. And not only did Holly Berry gift out a membership, first of all, let's celebrate that with some beers in the chat. First of all, that's how we're going to do that. Love it, and give her some specific love. And welcome Forrest Friend into the Buzz Nation. Get the hell in here, first and foremost. Love that. Also, welcome to the party, banging. Boom. And then came right through and said, give Pumpkin another spot. Bam. And you've got it. Pumpkin is on this thing again. Thank you so much, Holly. Appreciate it. And then right underneath that, we have Forrest Nelson coming through here. Buzz Nation coming out. Forrest Nelson, $10. Thank you so much. And says, this one's for Taryn. So now we got Taryn on there, courtesy of Forrest Nelson, who fucking rules also. Thank you so much. Wow. And the nicest folks are hanging out here in the Buzz Nation in this chat. If you haven't noticed, well, I think you're going to very soon. Best folks. Best folks. I'm telling you right now.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Good luck, Pumpkin. Pumpkin's on this son of a bitch. Thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. Appreciate it.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer or for advice before we ask any questions.
Your rights.
You have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning, if you wish.
It's a rough
decide at any time to
hearing him
and
in the 911 call back there, knowing that he's going to die, I'm sure, by seeing how much blood loss is happening. Fuck, like, it's insane.
Questions or making statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Would I be able to talk to my father? Because he's
you need to talk to a fucking lawyer.
My attorney.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, I mean, not like for stuff like this. Obviously, I've never been in this kind of situation.
Is he an attorney?
No. He's just.
Well, we'll give you a chance.
We know what to do.
We'll give you a chance to talk to your father later. Okay.
I mean, before I I just feel like I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be fine. I think Cashapp will be fine, and I will be fine. So there's no need, but I just.
So they do know at this point that he has passed.
No worries,
like they were lying initially. You think?
I'm gonna give you some time to talk to your dad or with anybody that you need to talk to. Okay.
And I want to go home and see my dogs, and I want to go to the hospital. Will I be able to do that tonight?
We took care of the dogs. We found someone. I believe your mom mentioned that's taken care of them before when you traveled. So
11 dogs.
Yeah. So we got able to get a hold of them, and they're actually gonna be taken over there. Just so you know. So they're taken care of. They're in good hands. They're probably actually already there now. Okay. So we took care of those because I know they were seen. They were going back and forth, and we seemed a little, I know how dogs are. We're all dog lovers here. All three of us, we also have dogs. So that's like family, and we took care of them. Just so you know.
Yeah, the female officer that was over there was talking to my mom and trying to get the
one that was
food. Thank God.
So they're in good hands.
Thank you. I want to my mom for an hour on the phone, and I want to go sit at the hospital. Am I going to be able to do that?
So far right now, I can't give you an answer. Okay, we just have to go through everything. Because remember, this just happened, so I can't really give you a straight answer. If I do, I would be lying to you, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to lie to you.
Okay.
Okay. Just as well as I don't want you to lie to me, I don't want to lie to you. We want to be able to understand everything that went down today, okay? As truthful as we can be, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
Yeah. If I don't, what happens? I mean, yeah.
It's your choice. It's your right. But at the end of the day, we just want to figure out what happened, okay? We just want to hear your side of the story and what occurred, so we can piece this together and come to an understanding. Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, we weren't there. You were.
Yeah, that's the most intriguing part of this to me, because I'm sure at this point.
It took so long. I don't know.
Either way, it was in a rage, right?
Honestly,
but there's a little bit of a difference. Like,
I was on the phone with my mom. I don't know.
For me, right over here.
Yeah, you can reread it. Take your time, reread it again. Same thing you read.
This is why I would like to call my dad.
I mean, there's no other way to derail that, right?
Because I realize, like, how very serious this is. Like, I mean, I was sitting there in a freaking puddle of my boyfriend's blood, begging him to, like, please not, like, fucking give up on me. Like, man, like, this shit is fucking serious. So, I mean, I don't think I'm necessarily in trouble, but, like, I just would like to.
I mean,
can I just talk to? I mean, I have this happened, and I was. the whole situation happened, and I haven't talked to anybody who means anything to me.
No, I understand. Right now,
okay,
right
well, you
now,
know what? What?
No, just that
I've
you can
never
talk to
been
your
in this
dad.
kind of situation.
You can talk to your dad,
I
but
could
you can talk to him later. Because...
But before I talk to you guys, why can't I talk to him beforehand?
Well, because I would like to understand what's going on.
I know, but like if I say, hey, is it cool if I sign a constitutional rights waiver
because
when my boyfriend
your dad is
like
not a lawyer.
So I'm sure her defense is fighting that it should be manslaughter.
He would be the one who would. He
accidental
handles my
death.
lawyer too.
Even though throwing
If you
a
were
knife
under
at someone
18,
is
then, yeah,
insane.
I would
Like either way you
provide you a phone
look
call
at it.
to your father. But you're over 18, so...
I don't feel like it. I don't know what to tell my parents.
You didn't act like it either in the footage I've seen.
I feel like I
Right?
know my parents, you know.
Seemed incredibly
I still wanted them
immature.
to
Probably
resolve
always
the
got what you
questions that
wanted.
they've dealt with in the past.
Okay.
You know?
My dad handles my. I am so freaking out right now a little bit. Like I wanted to go to the hospital and I want to just call my fucking mom. And I know that I do not get that right. I know it. But here's the thing: is that this is constitutional rights waiver. My dad handles my lawyer. I'm not going to take a court-appointed lawyer. My dad handles my lawyer. I would not be calling my lawyer. So my dad is the first person who I would call, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been in a situation like this where somebody's in a hospital.
Yeah.
I've never been in this kind of situation. That's why, like, I don't want to do anything wrong. You know?
I mean, it's your decision at the end of the day. But
what happens if not?
If not, then that's it. We don't talk about what happened to him. We just have to
Friday,
take,
15th. A couple of days.
The stories that we've been told from the people next door and previous situations, and try and narrow it down to what happened today.
You get a much better picture, a much better idea coming from you who was there today than us trying to piece it together
from other people as well.
In there, you know. There's no better story to get than yours who was there. So which is why
they're begging her to talk.
But, you know, like you
Give
said,
it to us.
If you want to or not. But for us to obviously proceed and make a better decision for all of us, it's getting your story. You know, you were there. You know, you were. So you.
My boyfriend is not dead, is he?
Well, he can't talk to us right now. Either way, he's in the hospital.
Your Jack is his homicide.
Yeah. So I don't know.
That's like the Dexter vibe. All of those things are like.
Holy shit! She's putting this shit together, bro. Fuck. She's like, your shirt says homicide. He's like, fuck.
We get into the domestic violence calls. We handle it for them, and so that's why we were raised from the beginning.
That's actually crazy.
Can I go and come back?
No, unfortunately, no, I can't. It's steps, you know. Once we handle this, and we'll go to the next step. And
is there a chance I'm gonna go home tonight?
I don't have
she is a little sharp, ain't she?
Okay, well I'll just.
Also makes people more dangerous, man.
I need
especially if they know what they can get away with, right? What's the societal norms here? Let's just say.
So let's start from the start. You guys are supposed to take out your dogs to the park, right? And then what happened after that?
Like I said, a little bit blur.
Yeah.
I was doing laundry.
Mm-hmm. You ain't wrong, Jane.
And watching a Christina Randall, or listening to a Christina Randall video. And tried to call my mom. She didn't answer the first time. And then he came back with a Subway sandwich. Before he left,
Subway
he
sandwich.
recited exactly
Fucking
what I wanted. And I said, let me.
He didn't come back with any oatmeal raisin cookies. What the hell? All right, I'm on her side all of a sudden. Joking, calm down. Nobody doesn't know the oatmeal raisin jokes.
want to you. And he said, I know what you want. I said, no, you don't. And he recited it to me before he left. And he got it perfectly right.
Okay.
And then he left. I guess he went to go bike over there. That's just what he said. I don't know if he walked or biked, but he told me he's going to bike personally.
Like a bicycle?
Yeah.
Okay.
He came back. And I said something about, like, oh, are you going to, like, reshare your location with me? Like, did you unshare it? And he said, yeah. Yeah, I unshared it. And I was like, oh, when did you do that? And he was the other day, like, when you were done with me. And I was like, okay, well, fair enough. Like, reshare it. And then he told, I mean, it kind of, like, turned into, like, a little, like, argument or something.
The hell is Crumble?
And then he told me to reshare mine, Google. And I was like, okay, yeah, I will. And then I didn't do it immediately. He asked me about it again.
What?
And I don't know what I was thinking, but it just said something about
damn, Crumble cookies look good, son.
Okay.
Which I wouldn't have been. I love him. But just like, you know, maybe you don't want to know where I am. I guess maybe they'll just like hurt him because he was pressing me. And he ended up pinning me against the wall. And then, I mean, I said like choking me on the floor. It's just like, they were looking at my neck and I was like, I mean, I'm not saying like choking me like, you know, whatever. But I mean, he had my like neck, like and this happened twice before, okay, where I couldn't breathe and I was on the floor. Yeah. I could not breathe. And I don't think that he was trying to kill me, but I was scared. And all 3 times I have been scared. Okay. So yeah, I'm on the floor, and he had me pinned, and lets me up. I'm on the, get my mom on the phone, and I'm just trying to really remember. I get my mom on the phone, and I remember she was standing like against the couch, like we were obviously it was a big deal at this point. So this happened like over by the door and somehow moved like over in the living room. He was standing by the couch facing toward the kitchen. I was in the kitchen. And then he just like, I could see like all the whites in his eyes, and he was like coming at me. And so I grabbed one of these knives. My mom got me for Christmas. I grabbed one of them. And I was like, I swear to God. I swear to God. It was just like, I mean, I grab and be like, don't come anywhere closer to me. Because, I mean, earlier, that was happening 2 other times, I couldn't fucking breathe. I'm sorry. I couldn't breathe. And it's very scary. And I just think, like, just like this kind of thing where I was saying, like, do you know if he's okay? If he's choking me and he's angry enough, he might, like, I mean, this is different, I think. But if he's, like, choking me or, like, pinning me or something and I can't breathe, he might go too long. So I grab my knife and I said, don't come anywhere closer to me. I had absolutely no intention of using it. I'm on the phone with my mom, and he's coming at me like he's going to grab either the phone or, like, the knife or something. And so I was just like, I was like, don't come any closer. It's coming at me, and I threw it. And I meant for it to go.
How far away was he?
Well, I was by my fridge, and he was, like, by the edge of one of the chairs of the sofa.
Okay.
Like
comparing to what
10 feet. I'm trying to think in my head. I'm trying to make the.
Was it closer than I am?
No, but this is further.
So like what? Like the length of this room?
No, further than that.
Okay.
Oh well, if I said yeah, you're right. It was more than 10 feet. Then it was definitely further than this.
Okay. She's saying bigger than the length between her and Christian was bigger than the length of the room that they're in now, which is, you know, a small room, but at the same time, for throwing a knife at somebody is pretty spacious, probably more than 10 feet. So what's interesting here is I do find it interesting that this is her story initially, right? That she threw the knife. She just said it outright. You know, leads me to believe that she might have thrown the knife. But going back just a second, what were we just talking about in chat? How sharp she is, right? She noticed immediately that the detective's jacket said homicide on it. So she's already thinking that my boyfriend's dead, right? They haven't even told her that yet. So is she that quick in real time because she's asking for her dad, who she's mentioned attorney, and she's still she's stupid even talking at all, but is she already like in that time while she's not signing these papers asking for her dad, sort of hee-hawing around? Is she right then and there coming up with, I can't say that I stabbed him, right? If he's dead, and she's already kind of thinking that, and she knows how much blood she's covered in. Like if you see the picture of what she looks like when they take the picture, she's still in the sweatpants and her robe. She is drenched in his blood. So she probably does know that he's dead already. So I don't know. I'm just opining here a bit.
It was further than that.
Okay. So then you were by the fridge and he was by the couch? You were by the fridge and he was by the couch?
Yes, I was in front of the fridge. He was by the couch.
Coming, baby. PubliclyBuzzed.com.
What kind of movements did he make at the moment? He was going to walk
running at me.
Running? Okay.
Well, charging, aggressively walking, something.
What was he doing? Like, was he doing something with his hands or?
Doing it at his hands up. I couldn't tell you exactly.
Was he yelling at you at the time?
Yes.
Yeah, what was he saying?
Well, I'm supposed to put my hand up, so I really need to think. So. Yeah, I remember one of the things, but I don't think it's relevant.
No, go ahead, tell me. It might be relevant.
Definitely say
it
it now.
Help me understand.
You already said so much.
He said, why don't you go find one of the fucking guys in G-Wagons? Because I had said something about that when I broke up with him like a week ago. Out of anger. I didn't say it because I want that, because I love him. But that was just one of the things that you said.
Was that at the moment that he was charging you, or earlier in one of the arguments?
It was before.
Hold on.
Help me understand a little more.
He said, why don't you go find one of the fucking guys in G-Wagons? Because I had said something about that when I broke up.
Why don't you go what?
Like a week ago. Out of anger. I didn't say it because I want
like saying something about something, I'm guessing, in accordance to what, the OnlyFans?
But it was just one of the things that you said.
Was that at the moment that he was charging you, or earlier in one of the arguments?
It was before he choked me. Yes, it was before he choked me. Okay. Or whatever.
So he gets.
So no, not right then. I couldn't tell you exactly what he said right then.
Okay. So.
But I swear to God, I was scared. I mean, after like what I just, I was scared, and I was on the phone with my mom, and it was still happening. Yeah. I couldn't
make it out.
So you told me that he had you against the wall at one point, right? With his hands over your neck.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you end up from the wall to the ground?
Let me go. Let me go, and then I started swinging on him because I had been against the wall. Okay. I started trying to hit him. Yeah. And then he put me on the ground.
He dropped you to the ground. What did he do? Did he lift you up, or did he grab your hair? Did he just
save it for Feral Friday, ma'am?
You onto the ground.
I really couldn't even tell you.
He pushed you.
If I could have been given all these questions, before, I could be like, maybe let me think about it. Or when I'm trying to remember a whole situation of where I was very upset about something, which I've learned this in therapy and whatever. It's like, write down all the details so you don't forget. Just write it all out clearly, so that it makes sense to you and makes sense to somebody else. but I haven't had a chance to have a pen and paper or my phone to like write down exactly what happened, and I haven't really even like fully thought about it. So honestly, my answer is I don't remember.
That's fine. So he has you on the ground. You end up on the ground, and he has his hands over your neck. Correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then is he saying something to you at the time?
Is this the first interrogation either of these dudes have ever done?
He was saying something like gritting his teeth. I don't remember what it was.
They're really bad.
He was saying something like gritting his teeth, like with the white of his eyes, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay. And then he at one point he stops, right? Sorry. And what, you get up, you go to the bedroom, or what do you do?
I get my phone from the kitchen. I got my phone from the kitchen. I called my mom. I was talking to her, and then he was following me around the apartment and acting like, I mean, just like after, we shouldn't be together.
You guys have a history of domestic violence?
Yeah.
You say you've been together how long, sir?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Year and a half to 2 years.
So how many incidents you think you've had?
I don't know, but we shouldn't be together.
We say one or two, or just too many to.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I haven't touched my ankle. It's like what?
Dude, this is crazy. She is still covered in this blood.
Like I just want to take a shower, God. Okay. No. We can.
I'll get you
I'm not trying to interrupt the.
No. You keep on.
That's pretty wild.
This is absolutely the most insane shit that
I'm gonna send her a letter.
No.
Welcome to the will, Courtney Clenney. What the fuck?
What'd you say?
I think that if anybody goes through this type of situation, it would be pretty insane for them.
Okay. You said.
Here's a trash can? What the fuck?
No.
You've never made a report?
Oh, I did in Dallas actually about a year ago, and he was detained.
And what happened there?
He had pushed me in the lobby, but it wasn't like a big deal, and they made it a huge deal.
So that's from. So she said a year ago. That's from the lobby body cam footage that we could see online. That's when she's trying to get a restraining order for her.
But yeah, he had been. And then also I had been arrested for as well in Vegas in August. So he and I each had one.
Okay. What happened in Vegas?
We just got in an argument in the hotel room, and what I guess made them arrest me was that I said I had thrown a glass at him.
Oh, okay.
Like a glass of, like a drink.
Okay. Like you splashed.
Which I think until that point it was like fine, I guess. Like I didn't, whatever, but they asked like, yo, did you throw something at him? Because I guess they went upstairs and they said, did you throw a drink at him? And I said, yes, I did.
No, the video is as high as it'll go.
Point, lying. I guess it's whatever. So, yeah. They went up and they said, I guess they asked me about it, and I said yes. And they said, okay, that's DV or battery or something, not assault or something like that. And so I got arrested and I was held for 12 hours. That wasn't fun. But yeah, those are the two incidences for. I don't know what the incident for him was like.
About how many incidents have you guys had here in Miami since January?
What do you mean?
Like how many times has the police been called to your apartment, or you called the police since January?
Okay. Police have been called once.
Yo.
Because I called them because my boyfriend was threatening suicide.
Okay.
I'm sure there were records of that or whatever. I don't know how.
Why was he threatening suicide?
I don't remember exactly what the situation was, but he was he had taken a knife. He grabbed it in front of my face, and then I got scared, and he was kind of waving it at me, but it wasn't for me. And then he took it into the extra room and slammed the door. And he has a history of self-harm. So I was kind of just like, okay, well, let me go in there and chase him, regardless of whether or not what's going on. And I tried to open the door, and he wouldn't open the door. So I got really scared that he was doing something in there that I couldn't control. So I called the cops. And he wasn't very happy with me about that, but I was really scared.
Using the word I couldn't control is interesting, I feel like. He was doing something that I couldn't control.
Did he say anything that he was going to do to himself, or?
He's threatened it many, many times, but I don't remember if he did it right then.
Does he suffer from anything?
No, that's what he's told me.
Yeah. And then the time they called police?
Okay, and then this, I mean, the police were called because of us, actually because of us, twice. I mean, if I'm being correct. Yeah. It was that time when I called, and then this time when it was obviously absolutely necessary.
Okay.
I was the one who called 911.
Oh, wait, I was the one that called 911. It wasn't a big deal, though.
Asking him, what is our address? What is our address? Because I could not think straight. Maybe, what is our address?
Today?
Yeah, it was today. Okay, so there was that one. But the cops have been up there, not the police, but security guards from the office, like young security guards.
Okay.
Came up for no reason. Bothered him, bothered me. I was about to go to the pool. I said, they said, do you want us to keep him out of here? And I said, I mean, yeah, but y'all have been letting him up all week when he hasn't had a key.
Yeah.
But, I mean, no. Do you want us to call the cops? No. It's fine. Like, I didn't want him to get arrested. Like, there's no reason for that. And so, whatever. So I said no. And then he, I guess he just wanted to call the police or something, because right after that he goes, well, we saw you shove him, which he was referring to downstairs in the elevator. My boyfriend had followed me into the elevator, and I didn't want him to come in. So I go, stop following me, and I did this. And we were like, I mean, Christian will attest to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But that just didn't happen. So it was like he moved from Christian to me. It seemed like he just wanted to cause trouble.
Yeah.
So the police were involved yesterday when there shouldn't have been. And then I think there was like one or two times where I don't think the police were called, but maybe security, well, if you're talking about police, that's definitely the only times I can remember. Okay. Security have been called for noise complaints, for sure. Because
of arguments, or? And what do you guys usually argue about? Or is it always a different issue?
I don't even know. I mean, no, kind of, ish. But I don't even know.
Okay. Do you mind telling us about those arguments, or no?
I don't think there's a point. I cannot remember everything, so I'm not. I don't want to remember part of it.
Okay.
Would you say it's jealousy related?
For sure, for some of it, yeah.
So you think you can tell us the story one more time, just so I can make sure that I didn't miss anything?
Let's go again.
Didn't you write everything down?
No, he's writing it down for me. But I just want to make sure that you can explain to us one more time the story.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can see how I am. Okay. Well, he went to go get me Subway. We wake up, we've broken up. I broke up with him about a week ago. My mom came into town. She was in town because of it. And I told her, like, what am I saying? Anyway, she came into town because of this. She was there for about 6 days. My boyfriend was freaking squatting in my elevator, like, little room. But I didn't want to kick him out because he said he wanted to be close to me. I'm like, okay. I eventually feel like, okay, I got this under control. You can go home. Then she goes home. That crap with the security guard who I guess just had an agenda. That happened yesterday. Or was it the day before yesterday? Honestly, I really don't. I can't think of it. It was the day before yesterday or yesterday. So...
Which security guard is this? Do you know his name?
I don't remember his name. I could point him out in the lineup in 1 second. So after that fact, I was like, wow, you just tried to cause a problem for no reason. I thought it was just fun. I was like, why are you doing this? Like, just because, like I said, that we're over, blah, blah, blah. And he was trying to talk to me, and I just didn't want to talk to him. I really let him have it over the phone, and I let him come back and spend the night, and then he explained the whole thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is definitely too nice for you. Yeah. He explained the whole thing, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's agree. We will never, like, touch each other again out of anger, and he will never gaslight me again. Those were the two, like, main things. And this was a very late night. So the last couple days have been, he was just great. He was happy to be back in the apartment. I was happy to have him back in the apartment because I missed him. And been waking up telling me, good morning, I love you, touching me. Like, it's just, I felt very, very loved when I woke up this morning. That's why I'm so, like, heartbroken. It's just like, why? Why? Like, I should have just left the apartment. Come to think of it. Okay, so anyway, he went to go get me Subway, or he went to go get himself Subway, then got me Subway, he rode his bike, or I guess, whatever, walked something, came back, and then,
King of cookies.
I was trying to look for his location, like, while he was gone, not because I was wondering where he was, like, sketchy.
Yeah.
Definitely thought he was talking to a different woman.
But, just, like, trying to see how far he was, because I was...
He was on his way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So I couldn't see it, and he said that he would change it the night before, I think. I don't know. And he asked me if I would change mine back, and I said something along the lines of what?
What?
Oh. Said something. I'm staring at your yellow paper because it's in front of me. I cannot read one thing, so I don't know if you think like I'm...
No, you're good.
Okay, so the Subway thing.
The fuck?
He comes back. I asked him about his location. Said he'll change it. Asked me about mine. I said something mean or unnecessary about, even though I wasn't anywhere, saying something like, oh, well, you wouldn't want to know, something like that. And he ended up getting upset, and that's kind of like where I went from there. Got me against the wall. Don't remember exactly where it went from there. I was on the floor. Let me go. I called my mom.
So he had you against the wall. He was holding you by the neck, right?
Yes.
And then he let you go. You start swinging at him, and then he ends up putting you on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. And then
when I was up against the wall, I mean when he had me like.
She's doing a terrible job explaining.
Yeah, he's trying to get it.
But it wasn't. I didn't feel.
You felt the pressure.
It wasn't a long time.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long time, and it wasn't extremely hard. It was kind of just like, I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay. And then he put you on the ground after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said something that Don't remember what he said.
Gritting his teeth.
Okay. And then he let you go.
Yes.
Okay. Then you got up, and then what happened?
I went into the kitchen. I picked up my phone from my charger.
Okay.
To call my mom. Actually, at that point, I walked into the living room. She was on the couch. I didn't say this before. I walked in the living room. I called my mom. You could see I was calling my mom.
Okay.
That made him angry. I went in his living room, took us on the couch. He came in there and tried to get the phone out of my hand. So I went back into the kitchen. And at that point, I was sitting there and I grabbed the knife, which...
Did he ever get the phone out of your hands or
no?
No.
No. He just came over to me and was trying to get it, and then I went into the kitchen and got the knife. I don't not think that this was... I don't know. I really don't know if this is justified at all. I actually don't know.
Well, that's what
I really don't know, because I know I was scared, but I really don't know.
So you grabbed the knife?
Because I grabbed a knife. I grabbed a knife and I said, like, pretty much just like, don't get any close to me. And then came with me, said something, came with me. And then I just threw it. And I really
How exactly did you throw it? Did you throw like that?
How many times?
Locked in.
No, how exactly did you throw it? Like you threw it like this, or kind of like flung it at him, overhead, or how did that?
Oh, I just flung it.
You just flung it over your head, or from
like this.
Okay. So from like beside your head.
Holding it, yeah. So not like I'm holding it like this. This is not the knife. The
blade to it.
Right, the blade. I'm not. I for dang sure did not stab him. That would be insane. I mean, I didn't even think that this would touch him. But I mean, I thought that I would scare him. I would scare him by just grabbing it. I thought I would scare him by just grabbing it.
So she's saying in the heat of the moment, like it's such an intense moment. She's scared to death. She said that I think even at one point said that seeing the whites of his eyes or the whites of his teeth, and like that's why she has the knife, right? But like she says, in this moment of the most fear you're ever gonna ever feel, she just does this. She just slung it even like that, like not a throw, not a stab. She did this just a second ago. Just a little. That's not gonna go 3 inches deep into a man's shoulder.
So anyway, comes at me and then I just flung it.
Okay. So I could buy throwing it and it getting in there. And you would have to have and they're saying 10 feet, so there would need to be a little bit of distance, I feel like, for it to get a little bit of velocity. But anybody that's ever thrown a knife into a piece of wood or a tree, like, you could probably do it, honestly.
And I was kind of just trying to fling it past
when you threw it.
And she just said she was trying to fling it past him.
How close was he at that time?
Come on.
I mean, I said 10 feet, but if this is 10 feet, it was definitely more than 10 feet.
Okay.
I mean, if somebody goes into my apartment, they can see how far it was.
Yeah.
But I did not want it to actually...
Dude, I think she's put it together.
I mean, injure him?
Mm-hmm. I think she...
And what did he do? What did he do after you flung the knife at him? Did he walk around, or did he fall right then and there, or what happened?
He fell down.
He fell down?
Yeah.
He didn't walk around or anything like that, or still try and chase you, or what?
No, because it hit him.
Because it hit him?
You know where the knife hit him?
I think it was right here.
Okay. And what did you do after he fell?
I ran over to him and grabbed him, and like it was just like a blur, but I ran over to him and I grabbed him, and I just said, "Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do?" Like I'm like the worst person to be around. What do I do?
So you say I'm the worst person to be around? He's probably thinking,
call somebody, and I was on the phone with my mom.
He said that?
He said just call somebody, and I was like, okay, I'm on the phone with my mom. I said, Mom, what do I do? She said, call 911. I think I called 911. I actually don't remember. That's obviously the easiest thing y'all can look up. Is if I call. I really don't remember. Why did I end up taking him closer to the door? I don't remember. I think that he walked closer to the door because we ended up closer over there. I think, yeah, he fell down close to the couch.
Yeah.
There's probably blood all over that white couch. I mean, I bet you anything is everywhere. We somehow ended up over, like, by the extra bathroom in our, like, little, like, laundry closet.
Yeah.
And there was, like, he was just bleeding a lot. And I was holding him.
Here's the 911 call and him freaking out in the background, knowing he's going to die. I mean, this is a lot of fucking blood.
Said put pressure on it.
It's horrible.
Because I'm just thinking, I was like, he kept trying to lay down. He kept trying to lay down. And it looked like he was losing. I'm like, oh my God, God forbid I fucking lose Christian. Like, I'm so okay with, like, us breaking up at some point or now or obviously, whatever. I don't give a shit. But God forbid anything happens to him. God forbid. So, yeah. I just, like, he just kept trying to lay down, and I was like, please, fucking Christian, please don't do this, please don't fucking do this to me, and he kept sounding like he couldn't talk, or something, like, he was just, like, closing his eyes, like, wake up, open your eyes, and I was talking to him about his mom and his grandma, and it just felt like everybody was, every second was like a freaking minute.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, he was the one who told me to put pressure. I'm just like a freaking idiot. So I'm like trying to keep him upright because he keeps trying to lay down. I'm thinking blood flow, right? You don't want to lay down if you're losing blood. That's what I would think. And he's saying just put pressure on it. So I don't remember what I got, but I got something and I just like put it on it. And I was like holding him and he kept trying to lay down. He's a freaking big man, so I was trying to hold him up and push it into him.
Look how red her foot is down there. Look how much.
Or somebody pulled it out?
No, and I thought about this while you guys were outside. I was thinking, why did it start bleeding so much? Because if it just like hit him, I'm thinking maybe it just, I don't know, like if it was really deep or not. I don't know if it just hit him and it came out, or if he grabbed it. Because I almost got a little irritated with him while y'all were out there. Because I was like, I swear, this is freaking rule number 1. If you watch Game of Thrones or anything else, you're gonna anything.
Yeah.
You have something in you. Typically, you don't pull it out, right? I mean, y'all would know better than I do. Okay. So I kind of got a little irritated because I was just assuming he pulled it out. But I don't know. Maybe it just fell out.
Okay.
3 inches in.
Yeah. You know your weight and height?
5'8", 150.
How about Christians?
6'1", 210.
210.
So she doesn't even. She's saying she doesn't even know if it's stuck or if he pulled it out. I'd like to know that. Actually, like for sure. But I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. And as far as your DV history, how many times has he ever put his hand on you before? How many times would take a guess in the 2 years you've been together?
Maybe like 5 times.
5 times. And besides the putting his hands around your neck, I believe he said this is the 3rd time he's done it. As far as the neck around and the hands around your neck.
No. I mean, it's hit me in the head before. I don't remember when that was.
Close fist or how?
I'll just leave that out because I remember there was a time when he hit me really hard in the head and I was kind of discombobulated, but I can't even remember when it was. It might have just been like when we were drunk, but I know it happened, so I'll just leave that out because I can't give you exact facts.
Okay.
And I don't want to lie about anything. The last time was in Tulum. he grabbed me by my hair or something. We were both drinking.
I'm not actually sure.
There was a bench in front of our bed, and he threw me against the bench, and I hit the bench. My head hit the bench, and I fell on the floor. There was another time my mom was on the phone, and he threw me into the wall in the bathroom. But, I mean, I am certainly a crazy person too. I mean, not crazy.
Aggressive.
I'm very aggressive and just really particularly just feels like in a relationship, I guess.
And choking, how many times have you tried choking?
3.
Whose name is on the lease?
Mine.
Yours? Just yours?
Yes.
Do you guys have an ID? Because it was kind of a mess inside, so you couldn't just find any ID. Do you guys have any ID?
Are you talking about the
apartment?
Yes, at the apartment.
Yeah.
Like where would we find his ID and yours?
Well, I saw one of the police officers with a passport, so I don't know if it was mine or his. They were looking for both of our IDs.
Okay.
And I told them that mine would be in a tan purse or a brown purse that was on the ground. And one of them came out of the house with a passport, so I think that it was mine. But yeah, I have a couple of forms of ID inside the apartment.
What about him? Where's his IDs? Or where does he keep them?
He should have them in a bag.
Does he carry a wallet or like a fanny pack or anything?
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he keeps his. Well, it could be in his black bag might be in there that he had on today. Because he usually doesn't leave the apartment without his ID.
Like
he had that on.
Like a side bag?
Yeah, it's like one of the off-white things. It's like a black bag with a yellow strap. And that's what he was wearing when he went to Subway, so I'm assuming it was in there.
Okay. Ma'am, can we get the Subway order, please? Just for our notes.
Yeah, well, in a minute we're gonna get somebody to come over and escort you to the restaurant.
Okay. Am I going home?
We gotta see everything with the scene and everything.
It's gonna be a no.
We'll give you a better answer, okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be a kid a while watching to photograph for that and everything.
When will I be able to talk to one of my parents?
Where is your phone?
Where's your phone? Where's my phone?
Yeah.
It was inside the apartment.
Inside the apartment, like on the counter? Did you leave it on the counter or kitchen counter?
It was on, I think the, entryway table.
What does your phone look like? What type of phone is it?
It's an iPhone. I think the case had come off.
You know the color?
Space gray or rose gold. I honestly don't remember what color it is.
What about his?
Which iPhone do you have?
The newest.
The newest one?
Yeah.
The 13.
I think he has a 12.
And who do you have your phone company?
I don't remember what color his phone is, but he has a red case.
Who do you have your phone company? AT&T, T-Mobile?
Verizon. But I know my family's numbers by heart, so I could call them without.
What's your phone?
516-745-3582.
Somebody's getting blown up right now. Some ground person's just calling this number. They're blocking stuff out. I'm sure somebody else has that number now, but somebody's just gonna get blown up.
Hopefully they blocked it out. Change out of these bloody clothes. I was holding him while he was bleeding. Yeah. I mean, my toes.
Yeah. We're gonna see if we can find something for you, and then we're gonna see if we can find something for you, and then we'll bring it over. Okay?
Find something for me?
from your house to change over?
Why couldn't I just want to change in my own clothes. Let's take a shower and change in my own clothes.
Just give us a minute so we can get everything in order.
Oh, you're not going home. Is that not clear yet?
Some news. Okay.
You're sharp as tack, Courtney. Come on. This was one of the worst interrogations I've ever seen. These cops are horrible. Like bad. That's how she acts. Biting off her nails, it looks like.
I took them to the Peace and Love.
Peace Love Pod.
Yeah. Where she answered, and I told her it was an emergency.
Were they still covered in blood?
Not so much because it rained a little bit, but I told her she's going to wash them and she has food there. Yeah. So yeah, she sent me just sent me a picture of. They stayed there before.
Oh my God, is that what she sent you that from today?
No, that's from today. That's from the other day because you left them there.
Oh, okay, yeah. They take really good care of them. Thank you so much. You have no idea how appreciative I am of that.
You want to go to the bathroom?
I was really scared. Yes, I do. I'm just picking my nails. I have nothing else to do. Just picking my nails off.
So she's going to the bathroom. I think that's the interrogation part. I'm just going to kind of go through here. Kind of see here. Do some jobs. It's going in. Thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. Appreciate it. Buzz Nation coming through. Brooklyn! Forgot to ring the bells. We'll ring some bells here.
Alright. We're almost done here.
Okay. Is there an update on Christian?
The other detective's working on it right now.
Is he okay?
We're gonna check. We're trying to reach the officer at the hospital. We have an officer and a detective there. So we're gonna try to reach them and see what updates we have. As soon as we
She's
get them, we'll
covered in his blood.
Okay. Alright, so we have to
still haven't officially told her that he's dead yet. Church bells, sorry about that. We're ringing them real quick. Ringing them bells. We're in church. Here we are. Forgot to ring the bell. I apologize.
Police should go inside the house, the apartment, photograph everything, document everything, pick up any evidence, like the knife, So there's two ways we can do that. We can get a search warrant, which, it's basically an authorization from the judge to give us permission to go into the house. Or we can do a consent form. A consent form is a much faster process where you give us permission. And, it'll
you probably ain't even
honestly kill time by good 3 hours. Again, we're not going to take anything else not related to the scene. We're here for whatever happened today, just to document that, photograph that, and that'll be pretty much it. Okay, this is what a consent form looks like. You can take the time to read it. I filled in your name and what we will be doing, and then if you agree with it, you can sign and date it.
Still trying to get her to sign shit.
Speed up the process.
So she signs this.
Okay. We're also speaking to your mom. One of the other detectives, there's a few of us.
What did you say?
One of the other detectives, the one that helped the dogs, she's speaking to your mom as well too, so we're updating her so she's aware.
Silent shade.
Okay, today's date is
thanks for hanging tonight.
04/03/2022, and the timer right now is 9:12 p.m. Let me just put it here next to it. So if you want to read it, I don't know if you want to read it, go through it.
Yeah, I think so too, Terry.
We're going to go into our apartment 2201. We're going to photograph and document the apartment, collect any evidence in regards to the incident, which has occurred today. with your name, and obviously that's pretty much all we're going to be doing there. Okay, so we'll be doing that, and again, it's going to make everything a lot faster. Okay? So just give us a few, and we'll come give you an update, and if you need the rest or anything, just let me know. We're recording either way, so you can just call us, or we're not going to do it.
We're recording either way?
Yeah, we have a recorder, so we have a tape recorder and audio recorder.
Oh, I've been praying a lot in here.
I brought this with me now, but we do have the cameras as well.
Yeah, I've been really going through it a little bit, and I'm on it. Can I tell you a concern of mine?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think it's a very big concern because I made it very clear I was in like a pool of blood
we saw.
everywhere.
I was able to.
And I was holding him, so it's everywhere. I mean, like there's still wet blood on my ankle. So when I mean, it's like a long time in here without anything. So I'm like crossing my legs. Is that gonna like make any difference in?
No.
I mean, she said like taking photos.
They don't give a shit about the blood that's on his pants, the attire she's in.
Soak anything that like.
No, they're gonna come photograph you, and they're gonna give you like a hazmat suit. They're gonna give you that temporarily. So they'll be coming out within, I would say, the next 10 minutes. And they'll be giving you and they'll be get rid of that close to you, okay? Just give me a few minutes, and as soon as we get an update, we'll come back in here, okay?
Thank you.
No problem.
I believe.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any updates on how Kristen is doing?
The sergeant is in the hospital right now. When he comes back, you have an update. Okay.
Still not telling her.
You have a name?
No.
You need an right now? No. He's gonna take some pictures of you, okay? If you can stand for us.
Hello?
You can stand there, no problem.
Door's blocking this, basically.
If you can just have your hands to your side.
Can't kind of see how much blood is on her, though. On the pants, down her leg. Her skin is completely stained.
I mean, I have bruises all over the place, I think, but I'm probably just covered in blood, honestly.
Okay. Do you have any bruises in your arms? Do you have any bruises on your arms, on your neck?
Don't have any.
I've seen the pictures of her arms, and she does have some bruises
Usually
on her
there's
arms.
bruises like on my arms or my legs. Let me get the one.
Yeah, on your arm, right here.
Yeah,
You put your arm down so you can get, and you can turn that way so you can get on your arm. You can look that way, And you can get it on the other one too. And the front part of it?
Yeah, facing it.
Is that from today? Or from earlier? Just start right here?
All over the place.
Okay, I'm going to put a scale to it, okay?
Okay.
It's just a paper scale. You can look that way so we don't get more.
I don't remember seeing her neck, though. The photos of her neck, because she said she was being choked. I want to see that. Let's try to Google that real quick.
This is what I have, like, on my, like, what?
Keep turning just so we can see if you have any more. You don't have anything on your neck?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. And then,
where I need them, I don't have them.
You don't have any on your face from the past?
No. No. I have. I'm usually like when I have bruises most of the time, like all over like my legs and my butt and whatever. So I mean that would be where it is now.
You're just going to swab it, okay, for DNA? It's just a cotton swab and water. Here's her neck.
So here's her front. I don't really see where he was really choking her, right? I mean, because she said he was choking the life out of her.
The area of your neck, okay?
And here is her neck. But she has some arms on her, bruises on her arms. But her neck, it's pretty clean. What do you think?
Just swab your face, okay? Okay.
Anybody have the time? Or would you let me know?
9:47.
10:46? No, is it 9:46?
Is that all? Is it sit down?
We're also going to collect the clothing, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, they're about to get her clothes, finally, right? Oh, she's about to put this hazmat suit on. Somebody's coming in.
This room right over here.
Back in here?
Yes.
Courtney?
Will I be coming back in here?
Yes. We're just gonna go into this room right over here so you can talk to your attorney. Okay.
So her attorney's there. So you're gonna go in this room over here so you can talk to your attorney. Your attorney is instantly gonna be like, "What the fuck has happened here?" It's gone for a while. Good while.
Get mine. Let me get my hand sanitizer and I'll bring it to you.
Okay. Thank you.
That's not my desk.
And thank you. I don't know. Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Another man bun.
Yeah, what a fucking nightmare. So you're living in a nightmare right now.
Who is this?
Yes.
You know?
What this is.
So just
Is this her attorney?
because they don't have a picture of your boyfriend. So they want to make sure that they have a photo, I think, from your social media. So they're gonna, because they don't have his ID, they don't have anything, so they need to know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they just want you to identify him.
Okay.
Yeah. And I honestly, I said I don't have a problem with that. You know, I mean, this is not a who stabbed Christian case. This is, you know, we know what happened. Well, we know part of what happened.
I
So
will feel so much better once they just say he's stable.
yeah.
And I've been asking so much.
And that's what we're waiting for. Okay.
I mean, I feel like at the end. I mean, if he's not, that's a lot worse for me. But if he's not, that's just a lot worse for everybody.
Right?
Yeah. Of course. I need as much as I can get, honestly.
So they've asked for an update, and I asked them for an update as well. So they're checking to see what's going on, because they're.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I will do with myself if he's not okay.
No matter what.
I mean, I clearly we can't be together.
No matter what happens, no matter where this falls, right? It's out of our control, right? You did what you could. Oh, so anyway.
This is not polite, is it?
He wanted to say, anyway, you're fucked.
There's no etiquette.
Hey, Taryn, thanks for that share. Looking now. Lexi the Lawler,
anyway,
thanks for that share.
So this room is recorded, okay? So let's just, I don't want to talk about, I mean, even if it is recording right now, what we talk about is confidential. They can never use it, but I prefer that we just not talk about the case. But it's just talking about in general. No matter what his condition is,
right?
It's out of our control, right? We have no control. What's done is done. We can't undo it. We need to move forward, and my concern is you. Okay? I will be talking, obviously, to your family. Like I said, I still feel, confident that you're going home. I don't know about tonight, but just because the investigation is ongoing. They can hold you technically for a while. And I know your parents, while they're conducting the investigation, they can hold you, okay? But listen, your dogs are fine. I'm on it. We're gonna get you home as quickly as we can. All right? I know, and straightforward with you, there's some concerns about your mental health to make sure that you're okay, because this is very traumatic. So there may be some steps taken there. Yep, come on in to make sure that you're okay, and that's it. But we're getting you home, okay?
Okay.
So, have you met the sergeant?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah, she's already talked to them in depth.
So this will now be recorded. Okay. But if at any moment I feel that they should stop recording, I will tell them that. Because
she should have not said anything earlier on, just in general, and because now the attorney's here.
I'm here to protect you. Okay.
She's like, but I've already said a lot of stuff.
Okay. Courtney, it's 10:45.
I'm gonna get another beer. We'll keep rolling here. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it. New folks, sub up.
So I have a picture. Let me know if this is Christian or
right
not.
back. Okay. Patrick's never came to the party.
Yeah, that's Christian. Okay. So we have to inform you that Christian did not make it. Okay. Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could, and
Christian is dead.
Yes.
Oh my God. This is not real, right? Okay. There's no fucking way. Christian died? Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here?
Sure. Yeah.
Relax. You're fine.
No.
Calm down. Calm down. Take deep breaths. Just take deep breaths. You're gonna be okay?
I need to hug my mom.
I'll talk to your parents and get them over here.
I cannot be left alone in like a room by myself.
You won't be.
After this. I was like, no, that's not true. That's not real, right?
It is real.
Christian is dead.
Yes. They're not gonna lie.
I know, I just can't believe it.
I'll talk to
Oh, shit.
I'll get them. I'm gonna get your parents here ASAP.
Oh, shit. Told her.
We
She
spoke to
knew,
your parents,
though.
and they're trying to
She
do
could
everything
feel that
possible to get you
earlier.
as soon as possible as well.
To what?
To get your parents, for them to come over here. So they're doing everything possible right now to find a way to get down here.
Watching on my phone.
Deep breaths. Just take deep breaths.
I've been crying so much.
Don't.
And I just can't even cry right now.
Interesting thing to say. I've been crying so much I can't even cry right now. I mean, I'd imagine, that could lead to some shock also, but I think she knew. I think when she put it together earlier that there was a homicide detective talking to her, I think she put it together early on that he was dead already. Which I think leads into the way she acts, right? The way she's acting. She already knows. She said it also to the lawyer. If Christian's dead, if my boyfriend's dead, this is way worse for me. Like, she already knew that, so that kind of leads to how she's acting too.
Just take deep breaths. It's a shock. Just
Interesting.
relax. Try to relax and.
Okay.
We're gonna get you somebody here. Okay.
Holy shit.
They're letting this play out, right? They want to see how she's reacting. Worst detectives ever, but this is the move.
No. No.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Courtney, it's gonna be okay.
No, it's not. Oh my god. I wanted to be at the hospital. If anything happened to him, I just wanted to be at the hospital.
I think she's overthinking how she should be reacting in this moment, even maybe a little bit, right? Like, because she even mentioned, I can't. She is smart, because she even mentioned, she's like, they know there's not going to be any tears. There's not going to be. I have to say something. I'm going to say I've been crying all day. I can't even cry right now. And then they're leaving this here just kind of sitting, and it's so fucking awkward. And then she's in real time having to figure out how I act in this moment. Like, I don't know, man. There's a lot here. But I do think she already anticipated that coming. I really do. Like, she put that together early on. So now she's even overthinking how she should be acting now.
Can I please go to the hospital? I mean, obviously they put me in cuffs at my house, but like, I begged, can I please go to the hospital? Oh my god, our friends. Oh my god. Mom.
It's been a long day.
I'm gonna
say
wake
it's
up
been a long
tomorrow
day.
and it's gonna
Well,
be
you
the same
think,
thing. Yeah. Okay, that's the last time I ever talked to him. It's the last time
Yeah, we just heard it at the beginning of the show. 911 call.
Never.
He knew he was dying.
The last thing he ate was fucking Subway.
Courtney, we can't undo what's already happened, so just this is going to be a process.
What I was saying to that other room, I said, God forbid, when, like, from far away, what if I had accidentally hit a little bit lower and he died? That's what I said. You remember? I said, God forbid. Then a few minutes later.
So we can't change what's occurred and get him before. So just step by step. So you'll get through this, all right? And I think the detective spoke to your mom. She's trying to get a flight to get you some support. Because we just met maybe an hour ago. We're going to get you some support, okay?
Yeah, there's a lot of different factors here, is the thing Bassett Page says. I don't know enough about this case to hate her. She just seems off and in shock. Definitely seems like an interesting case, though. And I'm kind of, like, I don't think that this is a premeditated murder. I don't think she meant, in the moment, to maybe even kill him, honestly. It's coming down to what happened in that moment, all right? Flinging a knife and even throwing a knife is completely different to me. And even more different if she did plunge the knife. Because her defense team wants this to be, manslaughter. They think she's overcharged, of course. I'm not so sure. I don't know. Because I'll tell you right now, you don't throw a knife at someone. Period. It is an interesting defense, though, and we're going to end up watching down the line the pig carcass video of them throwing knives into a pig carcass to, again, get an analysis of if that is possible, right? It is deep, man. It's deeper than just than what it appears on the outside here. It's interesting. Got us blocked out here. Come on now, let's get some sound back.
Inside right now, so right now everything's being photographed. We do what's called a feral scan, which is like a video, 3D video of it. So once that's done and we're done photographing, we're able to take anything out.
Yeah, no, I'm just worried about.
What time are you supposed to take your meds?
Nighttime.
Nighttime? Anytime at nighttime?
Before bed?
So you've been taking it before bed?
Mm-hmm.
You know the name of it, just in case?
It starts with an S.
She just started.
It's
right. Take a deep breath.
I cannot be in here. I need to be with my family.
We're gonna get it.
Do you know where you keep your medications at?
On top of my sink. It's like a orange bottle with the blue
the bathroom?
cap. The blue cap, yeah.
Sink in the kitchen or bathroom?
In the bathroom.
We'll get this for you as soon as possible. This should be done. Eventually we'll have a photograph of that particular area first. And let's get it as soon as possible.
I swear I was holding him for so effing long. And the security lady was standing right there, and I was like, why are they taking so effing long? And I was just sitting there, just bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. Okay.
I'm bringing take some deep breaths.
Yeah, Joe. And I mean, we saw the pictures of her neck. A big part of this story for this to be self-defense would be that choke that she says happened, and that he was choking the life out of her, had her on the ground. She got up, trying to call her mom. He's coming at her again, and that's when she has the knife, trying to scare him, but slings the knife, I believe is the wording she used. And again, that's what killed him. So...
What happens now? And I do have another question.
And don't forget, guys, we're going to keep going through this. We're going to keep going through it.
That's not fair for his mom shooting and see him. And his birthday is in 8 days. Who?
That's what it kind of felt like, right?
Right. Nobody has yet. We're still trying to find his family's information.
Do you have a contact number for him? Maybe it's in your phone?
It might be.
Or in his phone?
You know his password, right?
Definitely, I do know his password, yes.
What's his password? You know, it might be easier for us to get in there.
Password is 0412.
Hell yeah, Joe Schmo. Get the hell in here. What are you doing, bud? Hell yeah. Get in the mix. Get back in the Buzz Killers mix. That's what I'm talking about. Love it, love it, love it. Hanging and banging, brother.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Hell yeah, Joe. And let me also get you on here. We're trying to give away 3 stickers on this new wheel. And Joe, I'm going to get you right on here, bud. I know Joe has a I think he won a wheel in the past. I think he got one of the cult shirts, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you so much.
Well, we'll give you guys a minute. Okay.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Let us know if you need anything else. Is there anything we can take you now? You want the water enough? Would you like something else to drink, with a soda instead, or something to eat?
Maybe it would be good. Actually, you know what? I think it'll be good for a while.
I really thought she was about to be like, you know what I could do for some sushi right now? And I was going to be like, all right, fuck this bit.
We'll be right up there, okay?
Okay, what I really need is a hit of vape. Badly. I'm deeply addicted to it, and it's for stress. Okay.
No recording, right? Yeah, it's still recording.
You want, we can go to the next one so you guys don't talk.
Yeah, if you don't, come on.
She's just leaving. She's like, I'm out. Throw it on the ground. Start beating the shit out of her. That's it. Wow. Interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue going down this road in the future. But, wow, interesting. So we got the 911 call moments after it happened. We got the body cam footage as soon as the police arrived. Then we got right after when they take her in to interrogate and what we just saw. Now, in the future streams, what I'm going to do, of course, we have a hearing on Friday. I'm going to start covering those as we approach the trial. I'm going to go backwards a little bit. Well, actually more forwards as we're coming literally from the beginning. So anything that I find is interesting to this trial that I think is needed, I'm going to be bringing that for Murder Church live streams. So we're going to be going through this. We're going to be digging a little bit deeper. I see a lot of people talking about some stuff in chat that I haven't gotten to yet. So So I still want to make sure. Let me look first of all here at the wheel. Where are we? Just to be sure we're heading to Thursday night. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hell yeah, we did pretty good tonight. Everyone tonight coming through, I really appreciate it. We're trying to give away some stickers on the next one. Next time you will see me should be Thursday, unless I come through tomorrow night with something. You never can tell. You know what I'm saying? You never know when Publicly Buzzed may go live, but it should be Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time with Dan. And anybody that isn't on Feral Friday's bandwagon, you need to get there. The show that we started on Friday, and I told Dan to go watch Feral Friday too. He probably won't, but he should, just to be caught up on the 3 episodes of this Australian show called Prisoner that we just started on Kick. And I think Friday, I'm going to try to watch a couple more episodes of that. We watched 3 on Friday, and it was so freaking fun. Like, it's intense. It's wild. I think it's perfect. Like, it's crazy. Young Black Economist, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. Everyone that came through here tonight, thank you so much. The Buzz Nation is growing all the time. Bunch of new members here. Anybody that does not know, there's a lot of members-only content that you can get in the video section. I will say also, I do have a Patreon that I update pretty frequently, and they get a lot of the content first, and then it'll come to members. So I am going to plug that just right here. And of course, we have our own website where we have our own merch. I'm going to plug that. And if anybody could do me a giant favor here tonight, I have another channel where I watch, where I make docu-style videos, documentaries essentially, short ones. And it's about crazy shit that is happening in the world of professional wrestling. I know what you're probably thinking out the gate. Why would I give a shit about that? It's not a wrestling match. It's nothing. It's the newest story is about Saddam Hussein threatening to kill Andre the Giant in the early 70s. It's a crazy, crazy story. So it's pretty wild. And if you enjoy this style that I'm delivering right now, I think you would dig that channel. And that video is actually doing very well. I dropped it 2 days ago. It's up to 14K. So if you could give it just another little boost with some likes, with some comments, with some views, I'd really appreciate it, guys. Just drop that in the chat right there. Buzz Nation, always representing. Make sure you're also following on X. That's where you're going to get the most up-to-date information from Publicly Buzzed, from me, myself and I. And let me put that also right here. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. All of that right there. Show it some love. Thank you guys so much. And dude, Feral Friday Prisoner, I'm telling you right now, that was amazing. I need to pull clips out. That's going to be ended up on the Patreon exclusively itself. The Halloween movie party is now completely down. Those are going to start getting dropped independently on Patreon. There's always something going on here in the Buzz Nation, and we're not messing around. I think you can already tell that and know that. Jane, come back through. Come back through, everybody. Greenie, go check that video out that I just dropped in the chat right there. Go check that out. Give that channel a sub. That's my second channel. Let's keep rocking and rolling, baby. We're doing it. Buzz Nation, let's go.
This verse